So now is the time to make it count. And how do you make it count? Is to go out there, win
Linus
contracts, prove yourself that the little you've learned, that you can make something out of it. Thank you very much. God bless you. I really appreciate you guys.
Whatever you see there is what we have. This, all of them, so
they're asking questions, yes. So please, they're asking me some questions.
What's everything? What's everything that comes down? So that makes up all these things. Go to their website and show them from there.
So the other part, the other part that I talked about, if you might not necessarily show the customer the website, but if they now insist, then you have to call me so that we can update the price on the website for the customer that want to see what they are talking about. But most of the time, they don't have the website is just for us. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. The website is for our own consumption, going in there to know the price that you call. But if they now call, I saw it so on the website, then you know that is the least. Whatever it is that is on the website, that's the least you can go. But imagine you are going to a customer and you know that this person will likely check the website. Then it's better you call engineer. You can call Promise or call me, so we update the price to whatever it is that you're going to give the customer. So when the person is checking, it's that same price that will reflect. Then after your deal, we revert it back to the default price. Okay?
Still on price, I know most of us, we are starting off as new engineers, going to site, installation. We know that different varying pricing. I come to install, the person comes to install. So business-wise, if we are going to a church or a bar to make installation, what do you consider as your installation fee? How do you fix that? How do you put that and say, okay, with this, I make a competitive price as my own grade, and say, okay, I'm starting. This price will sell me more, so I don't give a price, and then maybe I look at church walls and I look at this made of marble, and I put up one price, and tomorrow I'm not called, and the next 1-2 years I'm not done anything because my price is too high or it's too low to be like I'm a commoner. So what is the selling price in the market?
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, hope we all join ourselves. I'll answer the question. In 2017, I was opportune to meet DJ Jimmy Jat. Yes, and this same question came up by one of the people who I was with, who met him. And when this question was asked, he made reference to this. Don't price yourself too high and don't price yourself too low. Now, what does this mean? It means that for every jobs we get, we should make sure that we are taking our brain to look into the work. We should visualize the work we are going to do there, how tedious that work is, how easy it is, how complicated it might be. As an engineer, for every installation that is being brought to my table, in fact, when anybody tells me that I'm going to have to set up any speaker or for any reason, the first thing I do, I first visualizing the setup in my head. I start checking, okay, this is what I will connect, how many cables I need. Okay, where am I going to hang the speaker? It's going to be up. Where am I going to place this? It's going to be here. Now, that brings me to how much I would charge. Because one, the materials which we are going to get, I am going to get, is going to cost. And most times, clients like when you factor in all this into your installation fee. They don't like it when you come to tell them, my installation fee is 1 million naira, but you have to buy the materials, meaning that I'm just paying you for only you coming to hang the speaker, not even you providing all the tools you need in hanging the speaker. So when I say don't price yourself too high, when you check the cost of all the materials you need to hang the speakers, okay, you can put in, after considering your transportation, after considering your every logistics you have to spend, a 50, 70, 100,000 is enough, depending on the type of client, because you must have the inner eye to weigh your clients. It's very, very important. You must have the inner eye to weigh your client, because you will not just tell, go to a church that is being built with Mako, and because they are using speaker in the church, you're telling them they will have to pay you 350,000 as installation fee. That means you price yourself too high. Now, when you get to a scenario like that, when you see the settings, you should be able to know, okay, I want to have speaker, I don't need to drill wall, I don't need it just to place it on speaker stand. They have speaker stand, it's just to carry speaker and place here. If you charge them a 30, a 50,000 naira, you will find out that it's something they can comfortably do. For me as an engineer, I've been doing sound for up to 15 years now. And I know the right time to charge clients high, I know the right time to charge clients low. Because when doing installation, you might find out that the work your client wants you to do has doubled while you're doing that type of work. I've faced scenarios like that. So that is why you need to make sure that whatsoever amount that you are charging, you have at least a little wide gap in case if he adds more work, so that you will not be at the loss. I have broken wall. Me and my co-engineer Paul, we go where they say we just need to hang speaker on the wall. The man will tell you he does not want to see any wire outside. And you had already come there before. He said, okay, you hang the speaker here, you run the wires. And at the end of the day, we end up breaking wall. We turn bricklayers. It has happened to me very, very well. I don't regret it because I had already charged. So I don't make it look comfortable or easy for the man. I start to grumble. But within me, I know I've placed myself in a high space and I know that I would gain. So I believe that answers your question. Okay. Before we ask more questions, yes. We all know my name. Yeah, but I don't know my full name. My name's I Promise Nkwachuku Kalu. Yes, I'm an Igbo boy. Born and brought up in Lagos State. My mama said I be Igbo. Yes. First of all, I would like to appreciate every one of us seated here. Yes, because it is not easy. In as much as we've left what we've been doing to come here today or be coming for the training. Because I could remember there are some days where I will ask Mr. Olumide, how many people are there? Is this the same people that came yesterday? He said, no, some new sets today. It's not easy. So on behalf of Irukka Online Limited, we are saying thank you for attending. Yes. Secondly, Irukka Online Limited is an entertainment industry. Yes. Why I call it an entertainment industry? Because in Irukka Online Limited, you find different companies. You find the VOP, you find the Romeo's Pizza, you find Irukka Logistics. Everything is inside Irukka Online Limited because we want to take entertainment to the world, entertainment to the next level. And when you talk about entertainment, anything sound, entertainment is incomplete without sound, which is the basic factor. Because for your acting, for your handling of cameras, for your sound engineering, for your vox pop, anything you have to do, sound is the basic thing, which is the reason why we are here. So we are happy that we have you in our midst, and we are also happy that you've practically proven that you are worthy to go out to do things your own way and your own self. Because connecting of speakers, mixing of sound, balancing of sound, it's not something that you do without having the knowledge. Like we heard Mr. Sunday say yesterday, he was confident enough to tell them, allow me come in. Because he had acquired the knowledge, he has acquired the ability to make that thing work. And as soon as we have it, he was able to prove himself, and it was a wonderful one. So it's a good thing that we could say 10, 20 people attended the training and 18 people were able to collect a certificate for participation, and they are confirmed that they can go out and fix the least problem in sound. Please, so a round of applause for ourselves. Yes. Like I used to say, when you see things that are, when you go to a free place, you find out that even some of the things there are not free. The knowledge you've gotten is not free. You're paying back for the knowledge by bringing customers to enrich your own pockets majorly. Like our brother, Mr. Lumide, explained, what you have been empowered to do. Because in everything, you see where in the book of Acts of Apostles, I know not, are we all Christians? Okay, maybe a little bit, few of us not Christians. Now in the Bible, there was a part where Bible said that the disciples were charged with doing that work which God, Allah, had commissioned them to do, and they had to go out to win more souls. So likewise, you are to go out to make more name for yourself. This is just a platform. You determine how high you go and how low you become in life in this field, because sound is something that every day you keep learning. Every day you keep updating your file with more informations. By tomorrow you might hear that there's a latest mixer with just 2 buttons and they say it's 64 channel. It is your responsibility to Google how that thing works, to look for how that thing is being used, and to see ways and possibilities of achieving that 32 channel with just 2 channels. So don't be offended when you are being humiliated outside, when you're being criticized outside. It should be a challenge to us. It should be a challenge to we all to go back to your drawing board, update your writing, update your information, and go back them and prove them wrong. Sound engineers don't take it easy on themselves. You might find yourself going to a big church where you have competitors, where you have many people wanting to do that work you're being called upon to do. How do you overthrow them? Confidence. How do you overthrow them? Stability. In whatever thing you're doing, you must be stable. In whatever thing you're doing, you must be confident in yourselves. Yes. Many people panic to find a charger before the phone dies, but won't panic to find a plan before the dream dies. So, because most times we are eager to get it right, but we are not there to plan everything. Like I told you, make sure you plan your installation. They call you tomorrow that you're coming to do this thing. Have a picture of what you're doing in your head. They call you next week that they want you to come and inspect the sound. There are 3 things I must teach us. Before you give any quotation, before you install any sound equipment: structure, activities, and purpose. Purpose, structure, and activity. If you come into a place like this and they say they want sound equipment, you need to ask, what is it going to be used for? Is it a lounge? Is it a conference meeting room? Is it a Bible class? Is it a cinematic setting? It's very, very important. The purpose of the building, you must know it. The activities there. And the structure. Why is the structure important? Because of your reflection and refraction of sound. Reflection of sound is just the same thing as echo. So that you know that you're not putting a speaker like this and the speaker happen to be something that's going to be giving you feedbacks. So that is why it is very, very important. God bless us for coming here once again. And we will start giving you some of the bonuses. Yes, the bonus which we have for this purpose, which will be the irukka shirt. Now the irukka shirt simply means that you, from today henceforth, you're becoming family. Yes. You're becoming family. And you becoming family means that you must make money for the company. And you must also make money for yourself. This year happened to be 8 years I've been with this company. Yes. And the way I was in 2015, 2016, it's not the way I am now.
It's obvious.
Yes.
No, we don't know you there, boys.
Yes. It will everly be obvious, because when you plan your success, you can be able to write a successful story. When you plan how your installation is going to be, you find yourself that before you know it, you are now being able to do these things that you don't know before. I learn in every installation. For every installation I go, I learn. Why? Because I might go there, I might find something difficult. I see myself doing that thing again. So with these little words of mine, I say, you are once again welcome. And I say, go into the world and be great engineers. Thank you. So we'll start with Mr. Olaoluwa.
After Ola, you put Oluwa.
Yes, Mr. Olaoluwa. Yes. Yeah.
Of a truth, I just want to start by saying thank you to Irukka. Like I said at the radio station yesterday, I was just thinking, let me just come. After the day one, I'll disappear. But after day one, I'm still here to the last day. Because it's a big challenge. I was telling some of my colleagues, I said, the day we fixed speaker was my first time ever to fix anything like that.
Wow.
And it's a thing that I challenged myself. I said, okay, come. This my young man too was a challenge to me. Or is a challenge to me. Irukka presented us with a rare opportunity. I could remember that on the platform created were more than this. Many came the first, second time, and they stopped. The first day, the chilliness in the room, I said, I'm not coming back. But, I got home, I slept, and I was calm. What if you find yourself in another environment, and what you are seeing now is needed, and there's nobody but you there? I woke up. I told my wife, I said, come, see how I'm feeling. Say, you better go. And I'm still here. And the presentations, I was expecting some difficulties, but the way our instructors presented everything, they made us feel one at home, and they treated us as a family, and they were professional about their dealings. We really appreciate you, because of the truth, I can really stand up now, like Mr. Sunday was saying yesterday. He said he got to the technical department and said, come, step aside, let me do something. Each time I see people doing it, I just stay, my hands are now in my pocket. I stay like this. And I like, okay, what are you doing? Before, I don't go there. Amen. So I just want to thank Irukka for this opportunity. Yes, it's free. Many took it for granted at free things. But I'm telling you, the knowledge I got from here is much more than, I know how much people pay to get what is not even up to this. But we are getting more than what money can buy. It's a big thanks to God, first of all, and the entire management and staff of Irukka. I passed this place, but the day I entered here from the gate, let me just put it that way, from the gate, your security men are wonderful. They may have their lapses, but let me tell you, you have great people around you. And one day I never regretted it, and that is why I keep coming. My prayer is that every other person that comes after now will learn to appreciate what God has directed them here for. In the mighty name of Jesus. And that opportunity you have given to us now, by the special grace of God, we are praying that personally, my prayer is that I will not disappoint you. Because one thing is for a teacher to teach his students, another is for the teacher to hear good news about that student. Tomorrow, I know if I'm doing well for myself, Irukka will be proud that, they made it free that time. I know its time is coming when an academy will be born out of this place, where people will write jump. Pencil is doing it. Yes, Pencil is doing it. Pencil, Wale Adenuga, you write jump now to enter Pencil. I know that time is coming before you enter into this academy in Irukka, you will have to write jump. Yes, because the government will come to appreciate what you are doing. So we give thanks to God. Personally, I'm humbled by the humility of every instructor. So we say thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I started sound with Wafidel, EVP series. You know, before now, I think once I went to your office in Port Harcourt, and I was like, you people should do a training for people to come in, and because then if I want to know anything about Wafidel, I have to go through the manual. I have to read every manual, go online, read this. So I was like, there should be a training, because then Yamaha was doing a training. I'm like, I'm not a Yamaha person. I'm a Wafidel person. Do a training, so beyond what I know, maybe I'm just assuming it in the manual, from the way you read it. So they said, they're going to have a training on that. I think I've come here before for one or two things too. So when they now said, they're going to have a training on this, I jumped on it. And I was waiting. I was like, when is it going to start? When is it going to start? And when it did start, they said it's free. And I was like, wow, free. In my mind, I was like, okay, Irukka is big. Wafidel is big. If they say it's free, then it's free. There will be no go there and then 2 days and I'll tell you, sorry, because I know I've been to some other places and they will tell you 2 days and I'll tell you, please, to know more, go and pick a form, it's 250,000, and then you not regret why you came in. They will not do one thing, tell you between the line. But Irukka have shown itself to be truthful in a world where people sell you rice for beans. I must say thank you to Irukka for that, giving us the opportunity to know beyond what we know. And then I also want an opportunity to network with us. No matter what we know, there is that need to learn from each other. Somebody will just say something that will just strike a button in your head and you'll be like, wow, I've been doing this way and this. I have learned a lot from my colleagues. I've learned a lot from Irukka, and I want to use this opportunity to say thank you so much for this opportunity. And then beyond just a training, you gave us a livelihood. And more, as you said, will come from it. I want to say on behalf of my friends and colleagues here that you have done noble, and we want to applaud you for this. Thank you so much.
Okay, please give it to Mr. Samuel, the youngest of them all.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to say, I thank God, the giver of life, and then for making me to be in this particular spot. And I would like to thank God for being in this place and the fact that He's opening my eyes to ideas. And also, I would like to say a very big thank you to Irukka Online Limited for giving me this opportunity to drive towards my future. So I would like to say a very big thank you to everyone.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm a field engineer. I'm a computer engineer. I'm a networking engineer. And I'm a field evangelist too. We move from village to village. So we have to go with sound equipment. And so many times engineers disappoint us. So that is my entrance into sound engineering team. There are so many times we do things that it works, but we are not convinced that we are doing the right thing. And I really want to know the kind of person the chairman of Irukka is. I believe within me that is the type that want to help the society to grow. It should be the kind of person that wants the young ones or the people that to keep their mind away from government coming to give you work, you need to do something for yourself. I believe that is the kind of person he should be. I've not met him, but I'm having that conviction within me. Because with the situation we find ourselves, if every one of us at the same age are having certificate with us and we are still looking for job, when will it reach our turn? Because majority of the politicians are just training their children to occupy wherever they are living. And thank God this kind of opportunity is coming. And beside that, Irukka have really shown us that there are some Nigerians that can still say some things and still stand by it. The first day I came, when I got to, my wife asked me, how was it? I said, for somebody to hire a hall in Golden Tulip, because I supply people at Festac, Golden Tulip at Festac.
Okay.
I supply laptops.
Wow.
It's my base work. Sure, I supply laptops. I say, Golden Tulip at Airport Road. I say, that means the person really means business. The second time, the third time, you know, I would say Golden Tulip have really, the Irukka have really made our dream to come true. And not only making our dream to come true, it's like they are preparing you that, okay, you two need to get something for yourself. I will say, thank you so much. Let me tell you the truth. People used to pay 150,000 naira for this 5 weeks. People used to pay 200,000. It's not that I'm inciting Irukka to, you understand? But to let you know that the value of what we got, we appreciate it. And that is why every one of us have put our head together. On behalf of the whole house, can I open this? Yes. Okay. It will be like making we say, we put our heads together. We want you to please be remembering us for something that at least we don't want to be like somebody that went to Freetown and still expects to every other thing to be free there. So if you can really, please, we don't want to just come in freely, collect everything freely. Please, we want you to realize that we appreciate. Because we don't know how many millions we can put together that will mean anything. But with this little, please, just accept it. By this set. So, okay, my phone, yeah. Thank you. Let me just, sorry, sir. Okay, we just send it. Okay, we send it around. So, sir, we are so grateful. We are not taking it for granted at all. We knew the value. We really value it. So it's only we don't know what we can bring that we quantify what you have done for us. And we know you have added value to our life. I will be forever grateful to the management of Irukka. May God bless you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's hear you.
On behalf of our able and indefatigable chairman, Mr. Ifeanyi Onwubiko, who is unavoidably absent, duty called and he had to travel. So I am happy to receive and receive this gift from our, I should use the word trainees, right?
Yes, engineers.
Our engineers in the making. You understand? Yes. You are the pioneer set of this program. It's a maiden edition, right? Yeah. So you are the pioneer set, and you are more like our ambassadors. So we expect that as you go into the world, you preach the message for others to benefit from what you have benefited from. I think it's part of our corporate social responsibility. Yeah. So that is what we have just done, and we are still ready to go more and more. So we appreciate you for appreciating us. Yeah, if you recall the story of the 9 lepers, is it Abi?
Yes.
In the Bible, only just one came back. But I can say that all of you here have come back. So we appreciate it. May God bless you all in Jesus' name.
I want to say a very big thank you to Irukka and to everyone that have formed this family. So I want to say that we are not going to disappoint this great love that you have shown to us. So I want to say congratulations to all of us. Thank you.
So thank you. We'll be going straight forward to the presentation of certificates. And so you do it so that we face
Congratulations. Camera.
Yes, we call on Mr. Rotimi Sunday. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Go in. Wait. Just go in. Yes. Put that one at the back. Put that one at the back. A round of applause. Okay. Yes, sir. So we'll be calling on the HR of the company to present to Mr. Odudayo. Abi? Bamidele, yes. Oluwagbemi Bamidele, yes. A round of applause.
This man is spoiling the name for us. Oluwagbemi Odunayo Bamidele.
She's a more of a Yoruba person.
Thank you. Hello, please. Hello, just click it. Thank you very much.
A round of applause. Okay, so let's call on Mr. Akindele Joseph Ayodeji. Okay, Akindele Joseph Ayodeji.
But you are more than good of Lagos.
It doesn't.
A
round of applause. Mr. Edmond. Yes, Mr. Edmond. Yes, you're welcome.
Well, let's say Edmond, or you may be.
Yes.
Am I correct?
No.
They did 2 for him.
Okay.
No, I could
What's the pronunciation?
Keeps on another person.
There's no Bamidele. Okay, we'll call on Engineer Smart to present to Mr. Sesha Samuel. Okay, Mr. Yeah. Close the door. A round of applause for him. Okay, Mr. Paul Anebi. I believe I got this one. Olumide. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the next one.
Okay, so the next person, Iria Joseph Destiny. Mr. Iria Joseph Destiny. Iria.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I have to present to my party. Yes.
The record breaker.
Okay. So next is Mr. Onukufo Josephat.
Okay. Onukufo. What is it's simple. It's not. That's not.
The next person. So the next person is Koka Oluwasemilore Samuel. Mr. Boy.
I've been wishing to present this one to Samuel. I'm happy to present this one. This is my This is my latest baby, man.
Yes, so.
Yes, this is my latest baby. So, Mr. Prince, open a chuku. Okay.
So next, Godwin Paul.
Yes. Godwin Paul.
Engineer Godwin Paul. Mr. Moses Isaac is not around.
Yeah.
Olu.
This is
Olu.
Okay, and the last person we call Olumide to present, Mr. Godwin Odinaka. Yes. Because he has been participating since I've been tapping knowledge. Hold your certificate.
Accurate timekeeper.
Yes.
All right, good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
And who am I with?
You're with Olaoluwa Gabriel Bamidele.
Mr. Olaoluwa. First of all, I must say congratulations.
Thank you very much.
For this, for having the award for this car audio training. But first of all, I want to ask you, how was your experience like the first time you came in here?
Well, first of all, I want to say a very big thank you to Irukka because Irukka afforded me this opportunity of becoming something meaningful. Of the truth, when it comes to sound and visual stuff, I'm not the type that you find there. But you know, when I saw this free advice courtesy of Mr. Smart, Azubike, you know, I was like, let me just give it a try. Maybe it's one of those things while I wait time. But wow, 4 weeks. I thought after the first day I will have disappeared. But the first day came, the second day it was like, I was hungry for more. And that 4 week has been intensive, has been full of activities, and it has been full of fun. I want to say a big thank you to Irukka and the entire management of Irukka.
Tell us briefly, what have you been able to imbibe, what have you been able to learn from the course so far?
Okay, so the course so far, both the videography and cinematography and also the sound engineering, it's been exciting. I know that I actually did something in church of recent, went back to the church, did some.
Oh, you've been into sound before?
Yeah, like a little, you know, when you just go into something and you're like just
you're
on the water.
Sure, you're just here and there.
Exactly.
Wow.
You put this, is it sounding better? You say yes, okay.
That's guesswork.
Exactly. But at least with a little.
But now you're very certain, you're very sure that yes, if it comes to sound,
exactly, like they just make the sound look good, sound better, fine.
So one word for Irukka sound.
Man, you guys are the best. Continue, and thank you for the opportunity. I'm really grateful.
All right, we're grateful to have you too.
Likewise, thank you.
Having this certificate with you, how do you feel?
I'm so happy. I feel like an engineer, a big man.
Like, were you into sound before? Have you done this before?
Not really at all.
This is your first time coming for something like this?
Yes.
And you got the training and you feel you're certified. Like, right now, you're a certified sound engineer.
Indeed, yes.
Wow. What do you have to say to Irukka for this?
I'd like to say a very big thank you. And God bless you. I love you.
All right. Thank you so much for coming for this. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Who am I here with?
My name is Oluwagbemi Bamidele.
Mr. Oluwagbemi, like I saw you upstairs when the lecture was going on. How was it like having this certificate with you, being a certified audio engineer?
Yeah, it's a very great thing to me. You know, when you've been doing something for a year, as in this particular aspect of life, in other aspect of life of mine, computer engineering, networking, I have
you've
my
been a computer engineer before?
Yeah.
But you've never been a sound engineer?
I've never been certified as a sound engineer.
Okay.
So this is like a dream come true, being certified again as a sound engineer.
Gives you a hedge.
It gives me a hedge, it gives me the confidence to go out there and, you know, and tell them that this is an authority talking about sound.
Now I like to know one thing. Now you've been here for like a month for the training, and now you are certified as an audio visual. Did you pay any sort of amount?
No dime was paid.
No dime was paid.
No dime was paid. That's why I was so grateful that I didn't know that a Nigerian that still has Nigerians at mind like this, at heart, you know. You understand? It's a very great. That's why I said I'm presuming that the chairman of Irukka is a man of good heart.
Of course.
Because without that, is a man that doesn't want all Nigerians to suffer. Because with the little numbers of us that have been equipped and empowered today, now it's left to each and everybody's court now for you to fend for yourself. And as far as I'm concerned, by the grace of God, I'm a partner of irukka automatically.
That's right.
You understand? So that is.
So what do you have to say to people out there that have not been part of this training?
Yeah, to everybody that have not been part of this training out there, please, whenever the opportunity is beckoning on you, please grab it with 2 hands, because it's not it's a rare opportunity. It's a rare opportunity. Please don't joke with it. Don't joke with it. Just pick up the opportunity and make something good for yourself.
You heard it all. I mean, you heard from him.
Yeah.
If you are out there and you've not been part of this training, I must tell you, you're missing a lot.
Yeah.
Because a lot has gone down here.
Yeah,
you can see, a lot of them has been certified as an audio-visual engineer.
Yeah.
And this is no jokes at all. This is
no joke at all.
Courtesy of Irukka sounds and visuals.
Irukka.
Thank you so much.
Irukka, you are great, man. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
It's great meeting you. Well done.
Yes, like you've heard from the trainees themselves. So right now I'm with Mr. Promise, Engineer Promise. So good afternoon, Engineer Promise. Many of them have given testimonies and they keep saying Engineer Promise is wonderful. So what do you have to say concerning the trainees and the training so far?
Well, I'm honored to be among their coach, to be among the coaches taking them, and I'm happy for them, because one thing is to train people and another thing is for you to actually see them fulfilling that thing, doing that thing which you've taught, and so I'm glad that we're able to achieve success with them.